sure to check out Ageless Geeks for your figures and collectibles.
So what is going on, my fellow collectors? How's everybody doing today? Daredevil18 here, and today we're going to be taking a look at the McFarlane Toys Game of Thrones VISERION. So let's get into it right away and take a quick look at the box. So we do get a collector-friendly style box for VISERION here, and that is definitely awesome. So we do get the one right there on the front of the box. On the left side does say Deluxe Action Figure. On the right says ages 12 and up, VISERION, and then on the bottom does say Game of Thrones. Then the bottom of the box here we do get the barcode and blah blah, so nobody cares about. Then here is the top of the box. And then the one side with a really dope image of the dragon VISERION there. Then there is the other side of the box with another cool image of the figure. Then the back of it does display the other figures in Series 1 along with our friend VISERION. But anyway, that's the packaging. Let's get this figure open to take a closer look at this awesome looking dragon, because who doesn't love dragons? Alrighty, taking a closer detailed look, and I think McFarlane did an outstanding job with VISERION here, the dragon. He just knocked it out of the park, I think, with the paint and the sculpt here. But I think the head sculpt turned out great. There is an issue I do have with the wings. The left wing, sometimes when I hinge it up and down, it'll pop off the joint, and it's not doing it right now, but it kept popping off on me. All I have to do is peg it back in though, and you can get swivel out of the left wing, but for some reason the right wing won't swivel. So there's a bit of a QC issue going on here, and I know other people experienced this issue as well. I don't know what's going on with that, but definitely not good. But that's really the only issue, like main issue that I do have with the figure. But the head sculpt here I think looks great. Very cool looking sculpt and paintwork. I love the way the eyes look. One of my favorite parts about the figure. I like how it's a darker blue than around the iris. It's more of a lighter blue. Very cool looking. Teeth look great on there. The tongue's painted on there. I don't know if it's sculpted though. And I do like the black wash or shading all throughout that like pale blue color. Really cool looking. Scales look great, and I love the horns as well. And all like these spikes on the spine. I love the way the spine piece looks, how it runs all the way down to his tail right there. Just really cool looking. And then on the belly or the chest here, this is something some people won't like, is he has a big hole right there, which is meant for the stand, so I understand why they put it on there, but some people aren't going to be too happy about that. I can look past it because I'm going to have him posed on that stand anyway. But very nice sculpt and paint all throughout the torso. The legs look pretty good too. Nice sculpt and paint work, as you can see. See his dragon feet there. And then the tail looks really nice too. Like I said, I love the way the spine piece looks. Very nice, like the fins. Very cool looking. And the bottom of the tail. And then the wings look great too. They are a translucent plastic, which makes sense because wings, like on bats and stuff, isn't such a thick piece of skin, and you can kind of see through it. So I do like that they did that. And you can see like the holes on both sides of the wings right there from him like rotting in that dungeon or wherever Daenerys had him. So I do like the holes that they added on there, and the paintwork looks great. You can see his arms on there with the long fingers on the wings, and just excellent job with the detail. McFarlane does an amazing job when it comes to like monsters and creatures and stuff. And he has a really nice wingspan as well, as you can see there. Just really cool looking figure. If you're a fan of dragons, definitely recommend picking this up. But overall, like I said, I think McFarlane did a great job with the paint and sculpt on this dragon. And I don't think he really could have done any better of a job when it comes to the detail. But anyway, let's continue on. Moving on to the accessories, we really don't get a whole bunch included with VISERION here. So what we do get the stand with the base, and then we do get a blue flame effect. So we do have the base here, which you already saw him on just before, and it's very easy to get it on. You just peg that in right there, and then peg the figure on the top, which I could show you that shortly. But it will fall out if you tip it upside down. It's not in there securely. I mean, it's going to stay once you have it like that, but if you move it around, it will come out of the peg hole right there. And the base itself looks pretty cool. It's supposed to have a snowy type look to it, and it looks alright. So we do get, whoops, almost dropped that, the base and the stand. Then we do get the coolest accessory, and that is the blue flame effect here. And I think McFarlane did a dope job with this. It is a translucent plastic. I like how the blue fades to a clear the closer it gets to his mouth. And then I like the white paint that they added all throughout it as well. And the sculpt of it, I think, looks real dope too. And I'll show you how to put that on Viseron right now quickly. Alright, so the way you get Viseron on the stand is very easy, and the way you get the flame effect on is easy as well. This you have to use a bit of force at first, and then after a while it's easier to peg into the figure there, and it is a ball peg, so you can articulate him around on it a little bit. And the way you get the flame effect on, he does have a hole in his mouth, so all you do is just peg that in, and then there you go. As simple as that. And that is how I will definitely have my figure displayed, because that looks sick once you have him on the stand and with the flame effect on there. But anyway, that is all the accessories included with this dragon. Let's keep moving on with the rest of the review, shall we? Now for the height of Viseron. So with the dragon just standing on the ground, he's about 3 inches tall. Then for the wingspan from one wing to the other, let's measure that and see how long that is. That's a little bit over 15 inches wide. And then here he is compared to the McFarlane Toys Game of Thrones Night King and Jon Snow and the SH Monster Arts 2000 Millennium Godzilla. And you can see Viseron is definitely out of scale, so he does not fit in scale with other 6-inch figures, but it is still a cool figure to have displayed by itself. And then here it is compared to the NECA 2014 movie Godzilla and the NECA Ultimate Edition Jungle Hunter Predator. And then here it is compared to the SH Figuarts Awakened Warrior Super Saiyan Goku and the Mezco 112 Deadpool. And where there's some quick comparisons, let's keep moving on with the rest of the review. So now for the articulation, and when you have him on the stand, it is a ball peg, so you can move him around a little bit on the stand, and his foot cut my thumb right there, as you can see, but he has a decent amount of articulation. I do wish the jaw was articulated, but I mean, what can you do there? You get 3 points of articulation, one at the head, at the mid-neck, and then where the neck connects at the body. So with all the joints, you can get Viseron to look down about that much, and then all the joints, you can get him to look up about that much, and then you do get pivot with all those joints there, so you can have them look off to the left or to the right, and then of course they do all swivel, so you get some alright articulation at the head and both the neck joints there. And then the legs, this is what I'm not too happy with. It's just a swivel, which is something McFarlane is known for doing, and all you do is just get swivel at the legs right there. And then the wings here, they do hinge up and down. Well, my right wing only does that. My left wing can hinge up and down, and it also can swivel. Like I said before, my right wing won't swivel, and I don't know why it won't. And the left one swivels so easily, and it is like those ratchet joints, so you don't have to worry about looseness over time, because the ratchet joints will hold the poses in place. So definitely smart move by McFarlane there. Then the tail, we do get 1, 2, 3, 4 points of articulation. We have a hinge where the tail connects to the torso, and it does swivel there, and I believe these are all ball pegs. Yes, they are, because that one just popped off and I was able to show you. So we do have a ball peg here, then we do have a ball peg here, and then we have a ball peg at the very end of the tail, so they can pivot, move up and down, and swivel as well. So you do get a decent amount of articulation with this dragon. Not SH Monster Arts style, but still, you can get them in some pretty cool poses. And I'm about to show you some of those cool poses right about now. Whoops, he just fell. But anyway, that is my review of the McFarlane Toys Game of Thrones Viseron. Hope you enjoyed it. If I had to rate this figure between a 1 through 10, I'd have to give it an even 8. If you would like to know the price more to buy this figure, I did get mine online off Amazon, so you could check with online retailers, or you could check with your local stores like Target or your local comic book shop. And Agelessgeeks does not carry McFarlane Toys in stock, but you can get your other figures and collectibles from Agelessgeeks.com, and I would recommend going through their Instagram or Facebook page. I will put more information in the description below. And if you would like to support the channel, don't forget to subscribe and click on that notification bell. And if you liked it, feel free to give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like it, oh well, I guess you didn't like it. But thanks for watching. I will see you later. do get this pretty cool looking style. That
Viseron is definitely out of scale and does not fit in scale with 6 inch. Damn it. The SH Figure Arts Awakened Warrior Super Saiyan Goku. We do get the stand, and then we do get a breath flame, but